EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. Has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The tackle made by second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On second down now, it's Jacobs. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A gain of 5. First down, Las Vegas. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
To Josh Jacobs.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On second down, Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 45-yard line.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Las Vegas, first down.
On the ground, Richard. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Las Vegas.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He was brought down at the 13.
The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. It's Jacobs, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Now they'll throw with Carr. Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete right around the 8. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Number 45.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Complete. This is Lewis. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 27. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Maurice Hurst. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. After the sack on 1st down, Rodgers trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play. And he's going to go down again. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Zadarius Smith. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. He will push his way down to about the 14. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
Gain of 2. 3rd down and 13.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
The game 6-6. Mason Crosby to kick.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Preston Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Kenny Clark picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. At
their own 26-yard line.
A About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A safety with a sack there, LaMarcus Joyner. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On 1st down, Jacobs. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Down right around the 25. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. They run it with Jacobs, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers, but in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Rodgers again now. That's complete to the former Aggie, Jay Sternberger. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Packers first down.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up
Line of scrimmage to 9. 2nd and about a yard. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Rodgers to throw once more. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Hard throw, incomplete. And that one not going to have enough height on it. Down around his feet, it's incomplete. So a big spot now for Crosby, but he's been here before.
A 27-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And some room to maneuver. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown.
Josh Jacobs, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Can't believe I just fucking gave that up, dude.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
Easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start.
The Raiders.
They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
From the gun, it's Carr. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. And he was able to run free after the catch.
And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again. Rodgers. He'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got him. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another 1st down. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers move back within a couple of the lead.
Conversion.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. throwing is Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. His throw incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Now Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
It's a gain.
First down Raiders, Carr to Waller.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jacobs now. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Carr. And his throw here's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. A lot of contact right there. No call, maybe got away with one.
What are you doing questioning the contact on that play? Let them play, and you know it's late game situation. I think that probably played into it. The officials, they won't let the players determine it down the stretch.
On 3rd down, it's Jacobs. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. It's Williams on the catch. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
They'll roll him out right. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dime. Nice grab. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Back to throw, Rodgers. He's got to hook up to Lazard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And the 13-year man puts it through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Let's go, man.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier.
Shut the fuck up.
We'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Oh, I thought he caught it.
Second and 10. One final try now for Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Let's go, man.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.